Real quick before I start, I want to say something I figured out. They're mixing cursed DNA with, if you're someone on the planet that's leveling up and you're taking it seriously, you don't speak to anyone, I don't care if you're celibate or not, you're living your life differently. And I said that they were inserting DNA in different ways. They're mixing DNA. It feels like they want to bring their bloodline out of being cursed. You're breaking generational curses. They want you to do all the work. If you feel they're doing this to people who are strong spiritually. Well, we don't want to do this, so let's take the DNA. I'll take my DNA and put it in this person since they keep leveling up, and maybe it'll help my bloodline. You can't do that. Are you kidding me? Like, how lazy have we become now that we don't even want to level up or break generational curses ourselves and have somebody else do it? When I got up today, every time I wake up, I feel different. It's a personality is different. My mindset is different. My looks even look a little different. You'll notice this about yourselves. Your eyes, your eye color may change, your facial features. You may have different marks on your face, and then you listen to that AI Archon eraser from Dr. Virtual, and my looks changed a little bit. You're taking on the looks as well of the people that they're putting that they're inserting you with their DNA. Personality too. Yesterday, when I had that friggin', I mean, granted, we all have that in us. It doesn't make me different than anybody else. But that was different. That was when I get heated and I pop off, it's a little different than that. I want to see whose was that? Whose DNA was that? Just because that wasn't me. I fractured my foot. Kicking the door like an idiot. FR Salmon. BC or JE. FRB, yeah. That's somebody's DNA. I don't know if that's a woman or a man, but they are very explosive, we'll just say. So if you guys feel like this is happening to you and you feel your body being scanned and your insides being moved around, they're checking things, they're doing all kinds of experiments on you. All right. Tell me, what's the message? What does somebody need to know today? Ancestors, or this is for our Sagittarius. This is also my alien card. I believe this is ancestors are furious. You could even have some ancestors that are jealous and competitive because of how strong you are and how this is my firm on this path that you're on and leveling up. Did any of you feel like you have ancestors who are kind of half in and half out, as above, so below? I'm guessing if they're jealous and competitive there, it's manifesting down here as jealousy and competitive, like toxic competition. Father, your own father, jealous of divine masculine. You could be a female and your father's jealous of the divine masculine in your life. It doesn't have to be a male. Give me one of these, please. Put my jeans in the freezer. Why? Get the wrinkles out? I don't even understand what that means. Peed in a sink or tub. They're watching you, divine masculine. You could do this. You could actually pee in the sink or tub. Just judging you is what it feels like. Watching your every move. Well, what is this about? I hope that somebody didn't pee in the sink. Say they live with someone, or they're doing this to you, divine masculine. You live with somebody, and they know that you'll just take something out of the sink. It could be a coffee cup or a glass, and you don't rinse it out first, wash it first. They're watching and studying to see how you do things, and it feels like they just want to get real catty. It feels like females. Planning what? To get married? You could be a Taurus, though. Yeah, are you planning on getting married to someone? This is definitely marriage, or you were. Give me some letters. Tell me about who they were planning on marrying. Tell me who they were planning on marrying, please. E-L. Okay. You want me to get more than just 3? I heard someone say she only gets TR. Oh, he could have been planning on asking to marry you, asking for your hand in marriage, Divine Feminine, and you were being watched, and you could have done some weird shit where he thought that was peculiar. Now they're watching him. FNZC and CK. Now, if you're already with a guy, there's 2 divine masculines is what I feel. One is more awakened than the other, or one is more of a balanced type of guy than the other one. The other one's very jealous and competitive. I think that this one on the other side is jealous and competitive with you and this divine masculine. It's both of you. He's competitive with women and men. Cord cut. Maybe you need to listen to an etheric cord. This is a man that's still reliant on women. When I see cord cut, I believe that they're also telling me umbilical cord. You know, the universe will take the lives of mothers if it's keeping divine masculines from growing. People admire you. He could have just started rumors about you. With this, put my jeans in the freezer, it's like hiding someone's stuff intentionally. Very childish and immature. Putting someone's keys in the freezer, their cell phone in the freezer, hiding that shit, intentionally peeing, they just showed me putting someone's toothbrush in the toilet. Why? They don't like you because you're an inspiration to people. Do they feel, did you break their heart, or? Oh, this is a heartbreaker. Love taker, don't you mess around with me. He has a hard time, expressing love. So what he does is he talks shit. If someone says, well, how do you really feel about this woman? Or man, if he's gay, how do you really feel about them? Well, what he's really feeling and what comes out of his mouth are 2 different things. He has a hard time showing his softer side. Now, there's a divine masculine that doesn't. And instead of looking at this guy and going, damn, man, like, maybe I should take notes or watch this cat instead of watching this female and talking shit on her. I should take notes and watch this cat and what he's doing, because it seems like he helps her bring balance into her life and she helps him. I don't know if this is a relationship for you. This could be a new relationship, or a husband if this is an ex and you got married again, or this is a roommate, but it's like this. This is offering my love and then not. Offering my love and then not. It's driving someone mad. You cut the cord with this guy. He's a cheat. He's got an incubus spirit attached to him. Constantly wanting to offer and then leaving out in the cold. He's been hurt by someone, possibly a wife. So he intentionally finds women to offer or be kind and then intentionally leaves them. He will text a woman, say, meet me here, and then he won't show up, leaving her sit there. If he has a female friend, this is where he's at. I don't know how bad this was before, but it's escalating whatever's inside this guy. Even his female friends can't get loyalty out of him anymore. If a female friend calls and says, yo, I ran out of gas, yeah, I'll be right there. It's not like he's getting distracted easily. He is intentionally hurting women. It doesn't feel physical.
Power off.
Is that the next step, though? He likes to see women in pain and struggling and left, and In tough situations, I just heard. In tough situations, yeah. Bully. Why? Let's find out why. I want to find out what this is about. Tell me why this guy is such a bully. Now, he could have ran into your divine masculine, or for somebody, he knows your dude or this guy that you have a tight connection with. He shows him respect, and for someone, he doesn't even deserve it, because the guy that you think is solid with you was also talking shit about you behind your back. But he's different. He does this intentionally. If this is somebody that you see still, he intentionally speaks respectfully to this guy and speaks to you differently. He's trying to get a reaction or a rise out of you constantly. Do you pick up on this? Oh, this delusion. Yeah, okay.
Wow, I can build my credit that fast. Nice. Everything you need to outsmart the system. Into it like karma.
This guy just likes to have a lot of options and people on the back burner, and you refuse to be an option for this guy. He wants to force you into being an option. He could definitely be a Leo, but this is what makes him happy. This is also giving me orchestrate with an orchestrator. He likes to play puppet strings. That's what he does, and he plays people against each other so that he always looks like the savior. This feels like a Waco type shit. It's weird. Another Leo. Heavy narcissism. You're the kind of woman that would tame this beast in him. He's not ready for that. You could have possibly done this with another one. This is that guy that marries. You were supposed to be an option for this marriage. This feels like one of those guys that the women know that he's married to multiple women. They're okay with that. I don't know if they are anymore. What? You know those movies that we see? It's just from old, like back in the day, Kings and Queens, where they had all the women around. He likes to be served by women. It's this kind of guy. Church. He's a man of the church. I don't think these women want this anymore. Yeah, they're walking away from this. And I believe that these women are celibate. They don't even want to. I think that these women don't even want to be with men anymore. I think there's a lot of women who are now thinking to themselves, well, I mean, I can get a dildo. I could. And I can get a woman. Or I can just be by myself until I feel, I don't want to feel like I'm forced to be with someone in particular. Maybe I want to be with a woman. Maybe I want to be with a man. I don't know. Looking at shit differently. Being with this is keeping me stuck. Hoping that I'm going to get some kind of love out of this kind of guy is keeping me stuck. I could be stuck by myself. I could be stuck with, you can name your dildo whatever you want, ma'am. He had these women taking care of his children, too. This could have even been he's into child trafficking, and they were taking care of children. Maids, servants. I will no longer be a servant to you. He could have even started targeting children, and that's another reason. I feel like I'm sleeping with a predator. I'm married to a monster. I'm a woman. I'm supposed to have this motherly type energy about me. How am I supposed to be with this guy when I know that he's getting into child trafficking too? Warm. These women they're realizing they were turning cold being around this guy. And I'm getting karma for being with this cat. He likes to be served. Bow down. He likes women that bow down. He gets them gifts, but it's just to keep them there. That's all. He gives them a gift, but he plays them against each other. He will go out and buy all of them gifts, but he makes sure that there's always one that they're jealous of. Very good manipulator. I will get all of, let's say it's the same item, but different colors based off of what he thinks the women like. I know you like this color, I got it for you. It could be a shirt or something like that. But he'll always get this one, something better. He likes for these women to fight over him and to feel like, look how they're on their knees like this. Like, please, whose gift is this? Who wants it? Oh, this is sick. Hope. These women have hope now. Divine Feminine, you could have something to do with giving these women hope that felt like they were chained to these kind of guys where they had to be one of many instead of just being the one and only. I don't even need to be the one and only. They want a free life, passion. This is just simple sex. He could have even forced these women to have threesomes and orgies, and they're left feeling empty afterward. Passion and mood. They're realizing that their mood is based off of his mood. There's nothing I can do to put this guy into in a good mood. I'm draining myself trying to make this man happy. This is amazing. Your psychic gifts scare people. They're gifted females. Clone. Maybe he's different. He could have had a lot of passion in the beginning, this guy. I think this represents guys like this. They're different. Maybe these women at one point loved this lifestyle. He was good to these women at some point, but I mean, it's hard to please all of the people all of the time. The more women, or even if for women who do this with men, I'm sure there are some, it becomes a challenge to have everybody be happy. There's always going to be somebody that is jealous or intimidated by another person. Unless you're all on the same page, which is rare. I think that the way that these kind of guys brought balance was by gifting these women things. He could be losing money, but he's just different in the way that he's handling this situation. Took money, left to you in a will, and signed your name. That's for one of them. Oh, it could be all of them. Oh, got it. He flirts and invites them into this compound type of lifestyle so that he could secretly take money that their family members left to them in will. A lot of these women are going to wind up finding this out. That if you wound up in this guy's grasp, period, or guys like this, 99% of the time you were probably left some kind of property or money. 15. All right, well, you're going to have to start doing research. I gave out too much information on my channel, and I realized I was spoiling people only to be disrespected in return. I give a little bit of information, and I was hindering people's growth as far as their intuition goes. It's my fault, too. I'm going to have to make sure that I balance that shit out. I hope this helped for somebody. We're not going nowhere. I love you, Philly out.